Previously on Roll for Distraction, Proxy Error. Picking back up after Mac got hit by the fake car, the party continued to explore Sector B, traveling through the base's plumbing system and a room that had been replaced with a forest. At a security checkpoint leading to the vault sector, they found the corpse of a staff member who died by having a hole drilled in his head. Avoiding that path for now, they looped around the sector to find an airlock. They opened some crates with some good loot, but also loosed poisonous gas into the room and had to flee. After taking downtime on Soteria, they returned to the LRB. They took the long way through Sectors B and D to finally reach Sector E, the vaults. They discovered that most of the sector was without power, meaning it lacked light and artificial gravity. Opening a vault, they discovered a generated copy of their own Ixian ship's cryo room. While investigating, they made some noise and attracted the attention of the mysterious power haunting the base, as well as a large, aggressive robot. It charged into the room, and the party's attacks bounced off its thick armor. Love was pushed against the floor by her gun's recoil, cornering her. The robot pinned her and used its drill to pierce her skull. No one could get the robot off of her, but with her last breath, Love spat blood into the robot's sensors, causing it to flee into the dark with her body.
Welcome back.
Welcome back to Mothership.
We've changed the name.
No, I don't feel like doing graphic design for that.
I gotta change the whole graphic.
That's a pain.
For this one episode, this one joke.
Anyway, hey everybody, welcome back to Mothership, Proxy Error, episode 8. You're dead.
Yeah,
that is where we left off.
Last time Alex died, she got fucking drilled real bad.
She super died.
I died real hard.
Yeah, picking up.
So we're still in E10,
from that.
Correct?
Yeah. Let's
all right.
Maps going.
We're in E10. Someone was E10. We don't know.
Let me set the scene again because it's been 2 weeks. It's only been a couple days for us somehow, but it's been 2 weeks with people at home. So, yeah. Last time you guys made it into the vault sector finally and entered a vault, to find that particular room had been replaced with a copy of the cryo chamber of your ship that you flew in on. Complete with gray goo people in the cryopods and shitty copies of your equipment that is all useless. And as you were sort of inspecting that, you made some noise and attracted the attention of, well, first of all, whatever weird power is at play here, and with the thwomp and whatnot, and that had some side effects of getting Antonio yeeted across the room in 0G, and then also
an extra finger.
You grew an extra finger on your left hand.
Yeah.
Which was freaky. Amidst all that, however, you attracted the attention of a giant robot that was navigating the 0G sector with compressed air jets, and it entered the room. You fired at it. It tackled Love to the ground, put a drill into her head.
So where exactly into her head? Was it in
gross.
her eye or her forehead?
Forehead.
More or less, yeah.
We're not doing the Dead Space 2 thing.
Yeah,
No,
picture
'cause to me,
whatever
the
you
eye
want
is
in your head.
scarier, or not scarier, but like that's more painful, and I don't want that for my girl. So.
But then you coughed up some blood into its cameras and sensors and whatnot, and it was like, uh-oh, error, and left the room, dragging
with
Love's
the body
along with it. So right now, Alex doesn't have a character currently in play, so
we're one woman
you're
down.
just gonna kind of hang out. You have your character made as soon as we get back to Soteria.
You'll wake me
So this
up.
whole time
We'll
we
get
have
you
to
back
put like
in.
a ghost. You have to put like a ghost echo in Alex's voice until she gets a character.
character.
Ooh, I'm haunting you from the
Permission
grave.
to loot my body if you find.
All right, guys.
Sometimes I can still hear her voice.
Guys, I have a crazy idea.
Suicide.
No.
Whoa!
Looks back at cryo chamber. We wake up the fake love.
I don't know,
And
man.
convince-
That
and
seems
convince
like
it
a
that
really
it's
bad
the real
idea.
love, just so we could keep going.
Do you see this extra finger, man? I've been freaking out this
What
entire
could
time, and this is
possibly
just
go wrong?
weird.
She kill all
And
of us.
Antonia's just gonna like flex the weird finger and try and figure out how the physicality works.
Can he actually move the weird finger?
Yeah, why not?
Isn't he wearing a glove? So it's like squished inside his glove right now?
I'm just in like a normal like.
Well, we could say he takes off the glove to show you. I thought he doesn't have like a special suit or anything, so he doesn't necessarily have gloves.
Oh, okay.
All right, so who's in favor of trying to wake up the doppelganger?
I think just you.
No, absolutely not. What are you fucking insane? Why would we do that?
It would be funny though.
I don't think.
What do you think? This is a
To see what's
game?
happened.
This isn't a game.
I mean,
this is real
Look,
life.
man.
We have real lives here.
Game over, man.
Look, man, I'm at 19 stress. Anything's possible right now.
What do you mean 19 stressed? They're just stressed. You're really stressed.
So yeah, here's your options, right? Because you're in 0G.
Oh, that's right. We're still in 0G.
Yeah. The robot flying away with the actively bleeding body has left a trail that is sort of floating in the air. You can follow it for a while, but eventually, it's just going to kind of spread and dissipate because it's in 0G. So if you want to figure out where the robot lairs, you could do that. But, then, of course, you'd be chasing the killer robot.
Or do we want to just speed run
or
back to
you could try to
B6?
just run your way back to an airlock and get out of here and get a new teammate and come back and be more careful next time. I should remind everyone, by the way, that most of the money is digital. So, you can get Love's body and get her stuff, but not her money.
I mean, the stuff would be.
we can sell
money.
her stuff.
Oh, then why are we going after we're not going after the body.
It's in your contracts.
We can get her body back and sell it to the
You
store
can
like
give
in
it
Lethal
back
Company.
to me as my new character.
we gift a new character your old body.
Hello,
Yeah.
new friend. I got this for you. It's our old friend.
Haha, this was your predecessor.
Hello, new friend. I got this for you. You just drop a corpse in front of her.
Alright, are we leaving, or are we following the robot, or are we waking up the fake love?
Follow the blood trail.
So you want to actively go after the thing that just killed their friend. Got it.
Follow the blood trail.
That's one for follow.
Of
I
those
want to
two
wake up
plans,
the fake love and see
I
what
would
happens.
rather follow the
That's
blood
one
trail.
for Gerard's
We
weird
can
plan.
just leave.
Colin.
I would like to vote that we go get our
Chaos.
other person for two
Or
for
just
two
or
reasons.
just leave.
There's,
One-
there's three
leave is
plans.
also on the table.
There's 3 plans.
This is a show with 5 players, and one of them
John
can't talk
votes
right
GTFO.
now.
She can
Two,
talk. She's not in character.
2. You've made number 2 in your pants.
one more gun and one more body to interpose between me and that crab.
Crab people.
So you guys exit from E10 back into E8, which is sort of the big main hub room. 10. And when you come in here, it's as you left it, just sort of big, empty, black chamber that your flashlights can barely reach across. And you notice that the blood trail, again, because it's floating in the air, goes
That's
out
cool.
of the hallway and curves upward. So it's going up. And it's just kind of a
Oh,
shaft
cool. That
it goes up
would
through.
be the way I deem back. Saish.
Is that like the path leading to B4, or just like...
You could piece together that it's at least somewhat in that direction, yeah.
I guess we gotta follow
So
it.
you guys realize that going straight up following the blood trail is almost certainly the faster way out of this sector, but you have to go past the robot. Or you can backtrack the whole way you came, but then you risk running into random encounters and what have you.
In for a penny, in for a pound to B4.
If you want to float up,
I guess.
Are we following the blood
that's
trail?
following the blood trail.
Please find me.
Or do we want to explore
should-
here?
No, the blood trail.
We should get a new
There's-
friend before we
There's
keep
safety
exploring.
numbers,
All right.
man.
Upsy daisy.
So, keeping quiet, I assume, you
No, I'm-
float upward
course.
through this long shaft.
I'm actively banging every wall on the way up.
It has a ladder to it. It leads you to another big room. So you can kind of keep yourself straight by just swimming off the ladder, right?
Yeah, Parker's doing scat as we
Just echoing.
see scatting as we go up.
I'm the scat man.
I'll be honest. If the background music for Alien was just Scatman,
That
that'd
would
be
be-
equally as
no.
terrifying, wouldn't it?
That'd be a much more...
Just facehuggers
Wouldn't be great.
skittering at you to scat.
That's what the
That's what
that's what the
Like,
smaller tiny mouth does.
All right.
Scats.
Anyway, you float up. You're now in room E2, which is the same kind of thing, big empty chamber. And then there's another door above you, similar kind of shaft situation. It has a security door, but it's just a lever you would have to pull. The blood trail, let me remind myself which room it goes to. So the blood trail is leading to one of the vaults that branches off from here. It's leading to the lower right door.
All right, lower right door. Do we want to go to the lower right door or go up?
Well,
do we not want
we could
to?
explore, get a second person killed, and get 2 new characters. in this episode.
True.
You don't want to. You don't want to die. That is a condition of the role play here, that you don't want to die.
But we're,
unless it's a noble self-sacrifice.
But we're at like
something.
19 stress each, so I think...
I have 30 stress.
Excuse you, I'm only at 16
sorry.
stress
Wow.
out of 2.
I mean, that's not permanent, you know? Like, you can get out of here, get better. Which way are we going? Are we following the blood trail into the room that the body has been dragged
Let's
to?
vote.
Or are we going up?
Who would like to follow the blood trail, or who would like
Or
to go
check
back?
a different room. I don't fucking know.
Brian
guys.
wants to follow, but Mac wouldn't want to follow, so I guess we're not going to follow.
Antonio would like to have one of the Marines throw a grenade in the room.
Hey, this costs 400 credits. You waste your own money on a grenade next time.
I could make one of those poison gas bombs.
I don't think that's gonna
if we
work on
wanna-
a
Oh, yeah,
robot.
real good for the robot, yeah.
The robot that definitely breathes. I vote leave. We get a new friend.
All right, let's go get a new
Yeah, we're
friend.
leaving, all right.
You guys aren't gonna go find me?
We'll find you later.
Well, we're going to find you right now, back
In
at
our
base.
nightmares.
We're going to find Love 2. Love Actually.
Oh my god. Anyway, you get to room E1 by, again, floating up and then coming out the hatch on the floor. And this one is another of your security checkpoints that you guys are used to at this point. The elevator, you correctly guessed, does lead to comparison. It's the other side of that elevator you saw in the
I guess
last
let's
episode.
search this room while we're here, see if we can find any weapons.
We can do a search, which will kill 10 minutes. Finally, you got a gun that you so desperately covet. It is a shotgun, and it has 12 shells.
Yeah, all right. I'll add that to my inventory, and then we will give that to someone else. For
Are
some
they
reason.
green or red shells?
Please give it to me. I don't have
So that's a shotgun with 2 reloads.
Yeah. And then, yeah, if you're done there, I will roll for some potential random encounters as we backtrack, see if anything happens.
A second robot.
Okay, lucky you guys, no random encounters, and it's just 3 rooms. And you run through the poison gas, put your oxygen mask on.
Grab the rest of the gold.
You can grab the rest of the gold, because you have your good suit still. And then, skedaddle.
Captain, we got a jingle jangle problem.
We lost one.
Yeah, so...
Crab's going nuts!
The 4 of you get off the shuttle in the main hub room of Soteria, and Officer Green and the other Marines are there to greet you, and they see that you're down a person as you step out. And, Officer Green couldn't give 2 shits, right? He's just a corpo doing a job. The Marines give you some looks of sympathy, and he's like, well...
That's too bad.
head on back over to your ship, see if someone's woken up. Otherwise, downtime as usual.
Let's sell that gold up.
All right, we'll come back around to that.
Gold first, please.
You guys go back onto your ship, and there is a person sitting there in the main, the hub area of the ship where you have your kitchen and beds and all that, looking at the computer, getting caught up on the mission objectives and all that stuff. So, Alex, tell us about your new character. Who is sitting in room X2? What do they look like? What do we got going on?
We have Delphi Baxter. She's 25. Let me pull up the picture here, because No, I'm just saying, I loved
describe her
that
for
the random photo, she has a star tattoo on her cheek, and I thought that was dope. She is also a Marine, and one of my favorite things is her patch on her outfit is, I can't fix stupid. And that is her motto.
Well, you're traveling with these 4 guys now, so...
Exactly, I can't fix them.
Yeah, so now we are 4 out of 5 Marines, so that'll be interesting.
Huzzah.
Hoorah!
Hoorah.
Although you didn't roll very good equipment, as I understand
I
it.
did
Yes,
not.
what do you got?
So I currently have I do have explosives training, which is good. I literally just have a revolver, so I need to upgrade that. And I also have just a dress uniform, so I'm gonna need some upgrades.
Yes, so, So anyway, say hi to the crew. Crew, say hi to the new person.
Hi.
Hello!
By the way, new person, the crew is covered in partially in blood.
Yep.
Some of them, at least, anyway.
God, what the hell happened to you?
You should be asking that to our previous 5th member.
I knew there was a reason I woke up.
Man, they put you on ice in your dress blues, huh?
Yeah, didn't have a choice.
Nice to meet you. I'm gonna go sit in the health.
Oh, we're not
Health
immediately
pod.
going back out?
Well, yeah, you have a day of downtime.
Can I sit in the health pod?
Brian, you want dibs on the health pod?
Yeah,
The healing pod?
please.
So Brian, you will not roll anything for downtime. You will just get healing. We won't roll any checks, I should say. So just roll a d10 plus 5. And that's how much health you get back.
15.
Okay. And if that happens to heal you through a wound, you do in fact heal that.
It does. Cool.
The rest of you, other than Delphi, who is at full health and everything, let's roll to do stress relief. Or choose not to roll again. You can just...
I'm choosing not to roll.
Yeah.
It's never worked. It hasn't worked once. So...
Gerard or Colin, would you like to attempt stress relief?
What's the worst that could happen? I get 20 stress and I die?
I'm just getting drunk.
Yes.
Oh. But I'm doing it
Well,
anyway.
I mean, he doesn't kill you
Whether
immediately,
you
but...
want it to be...
Okay. What do we do for advantage? Drinking?
Me and Colin are gonna get drunk together.
Okay.
Can I ask a
So
quick
both of
question
you-
Pour
about
one
them
out
getting
for a
drunk before
homie
they roll?
love.
What's the question about them getting drunk?
So I have my trinket is a manual about making moonshine. Does that, if I can get them really good moonshine, does that give them advantage?
I think making booze in the company ship is a violation of the contract.
God damn it.
They don't
never
have
mind.
to know.
They know everything.
They're big brother, they know.
Yeah, especially on their ship. There's cameras. So, the two of you roll your lowest save, but you have advantage.
Lowest
tried to help
save.
you
That's
guys.
my
That's
fear
my
save.
sanity save. At advantage?
At advantage.
Success.
No, fail.
Hey. Okay, Colin, you gain a stress. Ergo, you reduce that save by 1. Gerard, you got a success. What was your roll on the success?
10.
Wow. So you reduce your stress by the ones place when that happens, but it's a 0. So I guess you lose 10 stress?
Huzzah!
Wait, is there... Oh, he loses 10 outright. Okay.
Damn.
I'm not going to say you lose none, especially since you guys have been having such terrible luck with this. So even if I am
Okay,
house ruling
so
right now.
I'm choosing not to roll, but I was just curious.
Yeah.
It took me 6 rolls to get below my sanity. So
Yeah.
I'm at 9. I was at 19.
Oh, okay, great. Great. And then if anyone is missing HP and you'd like to roll to be missing slightly less HP, you can make a body save. Other than Brian, who is in the med pod.
So because my wound involves my arm being cut off, that can never go away.
Right.
Okay.
I rolled a body save. I rolled an 83.
Okay. Unfortunately, your body is reduced by 1. John, do you want to roll the body save for health?
I'm at full health.
Okay, great.
Baxter, do you have a weapon other than your sidearm?
Not currently.
Here, and I toss her the shotgun and 2 reloads.
Damn, cool.
Yeah, put that in your inventory. 1 shotgun and then
Working on
2
it.
extra reloads for it. And then you guys can go to the shop if you want.
So, 3,000 apiece for the gold again?
Yep, 3,000 credits to each of you, dividing the gold evenly. Do with that what you will.
Wait, are we giving the new guy?
Yes, I'm giving the Marines some gold.
Thank you. I need to buy some armor.
But the new guy didn't do anything, man.
I'm
They need
about
guns.
to do this, so I better be ready.
Hey, Antonio, do you want another Marine to save your ass when the big robot comes after you?
Exactly.
The big robot didn't come after me.
Well, the next time it
I'm
might.
gonna make sure it does.
Not.
No.
Okay. How much are
Doesn't.
grenades? How much are grenades?
You don't need to ask me that question. It's in the app.
Just
Like
check.
400 or
It's
something.
in there.
Alright, so
Yeah, 400. Antonio's gonna buy 10 grenades and just run at the robot.
Oh God, please don't.
I'm gonna buy 2 more charges for my detonator.
Wait, detonator?
I have an explosive with detonator.
What? Where's that?
It's literally under equipment. Why is this so
shit.
difficult?
Okay.
Explosives and detonator, it's 500.
I'm gonna buy 6 of those then.
Jesus,
Instead
okay.
of the grenade.
Oh wait, would mag boots be useful?
Potentially, yeah. Most of the base is made of metal. Actually, pretty much all of it.
Jetpack? Damn.
I had to,
Yes.
John, I had the same exact reaction last week. I was like, "Oh, did you jetpack in the game? Oh my god, the price!"
Just like real life. Wow, they have jetpacks?
Oh my god! look at
Oh,
that.
there's
Wow.
$40 million. All right.
Oh my god!
Anyway, are we done capitalisming?
I guess.
I'm good.
Great. I sure wish we were in real life. Let's go back to the LRP. So presumably you guys want to go to B6 and go back, like just retrace your steps back down to E1, E2 again?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Or do we want to take the long way around through
No.
B6 to
E1,
E13?
E1. I'm gonna go E1.
Okay.
So, boys, what are we up against in here?
Your
Big
mom,
robot.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
while you fly back,
the-
why don't you catch Delphi up on, what the fuck is going on?
Can I modify one of my 6 detonators to be a dead man switch?
Why would you fucking do that?
Because I am not sane.
You know,
Good answer.
I think morally I would object to a suicide bomb, but that's not what that is. So I think I will allow you to do that. Yes.
Yeah, technically
Woo!
he's already dead, so
If you're already dead, it's just a trap.
you booby trap yourself.
You're aware that this is just the martyrdom perk from Call of Duty, right?
That's not the point. It wasn't a question of originality.
No, but if he still has all of them, he's going to set off 6 explosive
All right,
charges
here's another follow-up
and
question.
kill us all outright.
Well, just don't stand next to
Does Antonio tell us he's doing this?
Nope.
Absolutely not. Why would he do
All
that?
right. At least have the decency not to stand next to them. Anyway, yes, as you're flying back, Delphi asked, what are we up against? Somebody fill her in.
The sector we're going to is called Vault. It's got 0G. There's a big robot. I drilled a hole into our other head of our other
Drilled
person.
ahead.
Drilled a head into the
our
hole.
Hey, you just got stress relief, man. You should be good to explain things.
Sorry.
You're the second least stressed person here now.
True.
I was
Still a
looking
little
up things on the
stressed,
computer too. Apparently, there was a car that ran one of you over.
Oh yeah, that was
Yeah,
Mac.
we don't
He got hit by a
we don't
car.
talk about that. We
He's
don't talk about that
he's
here.
still suffering from brain damage because of it.
Damn.
You said it.
See?
Yeah.
Brian, you're recording, right?
Huh? Yeah. Yes, I am.
Great.
Just the compulsion to ask.
Just, I felt like I should check.
Yeah.
Anyway,
is this good
you
stuff?
fly there.
Wait, does she know about? Do you know about the goo people? Did we tell her about the goo people? That there's
I
people
saw
made of
something
goo?
briefly on it on the computer, but what's going on? What's goo?
Yeah, there's some weird experiments going on here where they mimic objects and people, and they have like gray goo on the inside of them instead of blood.
Oh, that sounds fun.
It's fucking weird, man. This place is terrible.
Also, all the Argonaut androids are kind of pissed for some reason. They're not.
I mean,
friends.
we're shooting at them. Why wouldn't they be pissed?
True.
Pretty much anything in there that's not us. It's out to kill you.
I'm sorry, when you do that voice, it just makes me think of like a little, I don't know why, but it's an animated rat in my brain that is just shaking in the back of a cage.
I mean, in fairness,
Well-
that's probably what Antonio looks like at this
He's a
point.
rat.
30 stress is a bitch.
He's a little
Antonio's
rat.
Like if your complexion.
Antonio's aged like 20 years.
Anyway, you fly back to the Lethe Research Base. You land in B6. Put your oxygen max on as we do, and I will check for random encounters. I'll get you to E2, and then we'll pick up from there.
Thank you.
All right, I'm just not rolling a lot of random encounters. I promise they're in the book, everyone.
I promise they're here, I swear.
So, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 40 minutes, 50 minutes. So at about 7:20, you make it into room E2 again, and the blood trail has pretty much evaporated at this point. Not evaporated, but dispersed out to the point that it's indistinguishable.
Dissipated.
Ew.
On account of the lack of gravity to keep it in place. So yeah, you're in here. It is still deadly quiet. You know now to try to be quiet. And yeah, there are 4 doors around you and the shaft that goes down that you know to the next hub. Do with that what you will. Explore, don't explore, I don't know. I'm not your dad.
So do we want to go towards where the blood was leading? The lower right?
Let's explore the
Sure.
others first, and then go to the blood. Maybe we'll
Alright,
find
save for
something to help
last.
us. Maybe there's a long shot, but maybe we'll find something to help us defeat the robot. Maybe there's an off switch
True,
or a
the-
charging port. We'll find.
The
I don't
secret
know.
weapon.
Yeah, I don't know.
The secret weapon that Vigna definitely didn't put in.
Somebody state a diagonal direction.
Upper right.
Bottom left.
Of course you picked the opposite one.
Bottom right.
Far right.
But bottom
Bottom
right's
left.
where we said we were going to go last.
Split the difference.
Yeah, split the difference.
Alright, we can do that. So, yeah, there is another one of these security doors that you don't need an ID for. It's just a hatch. And it takes you to a checkpoint that you realize is the other side of the manufacturing tram. It
Oh.
would take you all the way over to C13.
Bingo!
Bingo, bango, bongo.
We don't need to go back there. 'Tis a silly place.
I don't know. If we go to manufacturing, I might be able to get a robot brain and then turn one of the robots into a...
To fix your breaking human brain?
Yes. But also, then I can turn the robots that are up in B6 into kamikaze drones.
Not a bad idea.
Is it?
Not a good
Do
idea.
we really want this? Do we really want this guy messing with robots right now?
I don't know. I just met him. You guys know him better than I do. Sounds like
The
fun
answer's
to
no. The answer's no. We don't want him doing that right now.
He's not. You're not even speaking at this point. You're just like gibbering, like.
Yeah.
Ba, haba, baba.
Where's the brain?
Me.
And then.
Alright.
There's just like the occasional hint of like, he probably was really smart at one point.
Indubitably.
And then you,
Uh,
and then you got Jimmy Neutron brain drained.
Alright. Anyway, which way are we going? Are we searching, or are we leaving, or what are we doing?
We search, I guess. See if there's anything hidden.
10 more minutes at 7:40. E7. Random loot.
We'll take it.
Loot number 99. 2 things. Reroll twice.
Ooh.
Yes! Come on, 99 again? 99, double 99s. Come on. Give us 4.
Okay, number 53 and 39. So number 39. Wow. One of you finds a diamond ring.
Hell yeah.
Wow.
I
So
take
somebody
it.
hang on to
Get
that.
down on
That's
my knees in
probably
front of
dollars.
Gerard and go, Gerard.
No.
Who's Gerard?
Yeah, who's Gerard?
And then number 53 is a very small, probably 6 inches across, sort of 3D printed probably. It's a model of the space station that you're on and the asteroid that it's sitting on, the LRB and the Splinter.
Wow, this is useless. Throws it out.
Kinda,
throws
but
it,
it's cool.
Throws it out the airlock.
You don't have one in here.
Steps on it and breaks it. Leave. E7 is useless.
Back to E2.
Upper right, counterclockwise.
Remember, going back and forth to these big rooms does eat up a lot of time. It's now 8:10. E4, or this one that I'm telling you is E4. Any objections?
Sure. Yeah, no, go for
Nope.
it.
Forget you guys can't see the numbers.
All good.
Yeah, I was like, I don't. Sure, whatever you say, bud.
That one.
That
Yeah.
one, yes.
So you enter a smallish room, medium-sized room, labeled as one of the vaults. Unclear what may have originally been kept in here, but what is here now is a bunch of tables and other miscellaneous objects that look like they zero-G disturbing it, obviously, but it looked like they may have once been like a barricade makeshift.
Okay.
And there's a ton of blood stains on the tables and the floor, and there's some blood just floating around, but no bodies. And yeah, that's what's in here.
Probably from the giant death robot.
All right, well, let's loot the space, because we're a bunch of little goblins that want everything that's
Looting,
not down.
Yes.
looting. 10 more minutes at 8:30. You find no gun, but you do find 2 magazines for a pulse rifle.
Is it People magazine or?
Time magazine.
I mean, we'll take them, but
And yeah, that's that room. So then back to the middle. It is 9 o'clock. Continuing to explore, or descending. What are we doing?
I said upper
top
left.
left.
Room E3.
E3. Rip E3.
rest in peace.
There used to be video games in this room. Now there's only sadness.
No!
To be fair, there was a lot of sadness when there were video games in the room, but
Well, sometimes.
mostly
As you
disappointing.
enter this room, it still has partial power. The lights are on and dim, and you, in the course of the hallway, put your feet on the floor. There's gravity.
Gravity.
And it's a vault. It's labeled as such. But the interior of it is set up as an office. There's cubicles in sort of a maze. Maybe
There was a person in here.
maybe 30 or 40 feet on a side. And at the center of the maze is
a very tiny minotaur.
well, not really. There's a mannequin in a suit. Looks like a business person.
Uh-oh, it's Slender Man.
Yeah, I was gonna
faceless
say it's not
mannequin.
actually a mannequin. It's just Slenderman.
It's the Slender Man vibe. It's it's a pale person quote unquote. It's plastic,
In a
no face,
suit?
in a suit. Normal height. Roughly 5'10".
No, it's not Slender Man.
Not super tall and skinny like Slenderman, just normal sized. And yeah, so you guys are standing sort of near the entrance. That is the scene that you see before you at 9:10 a.m.
The search.
Search. As you are rifling through the contents of the cubicles, Delphi, you are looking through some drawers.
Great.
Stand up, turn around. The mannequin is suddenly right behind you.
Oh God, it's like
Oh.
a weeping angel.
Make a fear save,
Oh.
please.
Oh God, it's Peanut.
It actually is Slender Man.
Failure.
Okay, if it's not a crit, then just take your stress.
Yep.
And yeah, it appears behind you. You let out a short yelp.
Wait, you
and-
failed? Hold on, she failed to save?
She failed a fear save, yes.
Okay. No, I have a thing. Actually, would you say she's a close crew member?
Yeah, the whole room is close.
Okay. Yeah, so
It's not
I
about
gain
close relationship, it's about close physically.
Whenever a close crew member fails to save, gain 1 stress.
Yeah, so I guess your fear save
31.
reduces by 1.
Colin just stacking on stresses.
Damn.
What is
Wait,
your...
my
Yeah,
fear
because you
save
can't-
also goes down?
Because you can't gain stress.
But it's just funny to keep track
Yeah,
of.
Yeah.
My fear is now at 20.
I thought it was lower.
No.
Yeah, so...
I've been taking an even number of failures across
Yeah,
the
spreading them
board.
out, yeah. Yeah, so Alex, the mannequin appears behind you, and doesn't attack you or anything. It's just there. It just sort of snuck up on you
God.
and scared you. And you realize that it has a ID tag attached to its tie that says A0066-DE, quote, the manager.
I want to speak to your manager.
This really is like an
it's an
this-
anomaly.
This is an
Oh.
SCP, isn't it?
Is this an anomaly?
It's an anomaly.
Yes.
Well, how are we supposed to carry this back?
I mean, it's not heavy. It's just a little
Well,
awkward.
it's cumbersome. It's a man.
He is annoying.
Do we have a stretcher?
Yes?
Okay.
Someone
Yes.
does.
I have a stretcher.
Slap
I
on
mean-
a stretcher.
The stretchers, well, I guess we'll say for the sake of argument that the stretcher has straps, because when you get to the 0G areas, it'd be funny if you just started floating off the stretcher.
Oh, hey guys, we have a camera that makes us invisible.
Oh yeah.
Oh
wish I could be alive right now.
I will note,
I hate you
John,
guys.
your character will have noticed that the robot was navigating in the dark.
Has
It may have
Okay.
alternate methods of sensory.
I'm sorry. Are you telling me I'm supposed to think the magic camera doesn't have an out for that?
It's possible. I'm just saying you're not like, oh, this is definitely it. Like, it could work.
Well, it's certainly not going to make it worse.
No, definitely not.
Except for the fact that we won't see our own friends when they die.
Damn.
It will make it difficult to find each other.
All right.
Are we just gonna leave the mannequin man here, or are we gonna skedaddle?
No, we got him strapped to a stretcher. We'll
Oh.
take him with us. Once we're in 0G, this is one person's problem with a rope. I mean,
All right, yeah, you
Okay,
can take him
hold
with
on.
you. What?
do we know that taking the picture of something just makes it invisible, or does it, like, other dimension it?
You did take a picture of Parker, and he didn't feel at all unwell or anything, and
Okay.
he came back and he's been
Did
fine.
he try and take a swing at one of us?
No, he just said boo to Colin.
Okay, so
I
it's
remember
still,
that.
he
Gave
still
me a
interact.
stress.
You could hear
I
him
would
at
like to
least.
do an experiment.
Oh boy.
Can we take a picture of one of us?
Group picture.
Can we try and just physically interact with someone? Because if we physically can't interact with them, we can take a picture of the crab, and it's no longer a problem.
Like how we've codenamed it the crab, but sure. Who's? Do you want to volunteer to be photographed?
Sure.
Photograph.
All right.
This won't end poorly.
Photograph.
Who has the camera?
I don't need ya. I thought
Probably-
I thought we sold it.
Nope,
No,
we sold the helicopter.
Sold the helicopter.
I don't have I don't think I have it on me.
Wait,
I thought
did Love
Colin
have
had
it?
it. No, I don't think she.
No,
Wait,
I
did-
didn't.
I'm pretty sure Brian had it. Was what we went with.
Brian, do you have the camera?
I do not.
No, Gerard doesn't have it. I don't think Love had it. I think Colin picked it up.
Okay. Then let's just say Colin
Could be wrong,
has it.
but yeah, why not?
Colin, you have the camera.
Okay.
Take a picture of me. Get my good side.
Anyway, yeah, sure. Antonio picks up the camera, points it at Sergeant, takes a picture, and poof, you are invisible.
Okay. I'm gonna go push Parker. Not like take a swing at him. But I'm just gonna like hand on his chest.
You haven't done enough to me, huh?
I didn't say I'm gonna kick him in the balls. I'm gonna like lay a hand on his chest. Does
Real
he
quick,
feel it?
but before you do that, Delphi, make a sanity save.
Yeah, because I haven't seen it.
Because I made everyone do this the first time they've seen this.
Success! This doesn't
Okay, you're
bother me
fine.
somehow.
Not enough, anyway. John, you walk over to Parker and...
I'm just gonna like tap him on the chest.
yeah, Parker, you feel that.
I felt it.
Okay, yeah.
I-
Alright, so then making the crab invisible would be much worse.
Yeah, do you want to activate hard mode?
Look, I was just wondering if it put... Can you take another picture of me so I can be visible again?
Click.
Alright, great.
That's how that works.
Hmm.
Yeah, you just push the button again.
And this robot might have like heat signature vision or something, or you know.
That is a concern, yeah.
That's a concern, yes. But we could all just be invisible?
And then not be able to see each other. Like we might hit each other by accident.
Man, we're spending a lot of time talking about the rules of
The rules
invisibility.
of- the
Not a
rules
lot
of the
time
invisibility
moving
camera.
further into
Leave
the
E3
base.
with our new friend, Mr. Mannequin.
As you get to at 9:40, the middle room again. Now, who's pushing him? Because you can kind of just swim and push him in front of you. You can just
I'll push him.
Okay. Sarge's pushing him around. Roll a die. Wow. John, as you're pushing him around, you blink
Oh,
as
no.
a human does, and then Delphi again. He appears in front of you on your next blink.
Why me?
Make a fear save.
So strapping him down to nothing. That's what you're saying.
It did not.
Damn. Do I have to do another sanity?
You do have to do another fear save. Yes, fear, not sanity.
Success!
All right, you're like you bitch, and you
You
just you don't
motherfucker.
you keep the scream in
It's like Coilhead from
from Lethal Company.
yeah,
Yeah.
that one.
Should we, like, just bite the bullet and go into the lower right room first to see if we can get...
Yeah. Let's see if we
get
can find
all of
my old
Love's
body.
stuff.
You make your way down to room E6. There are many a corpse
Oh, joy.
floating about in the 0G,
Ugh.
all drilled,
Ew.
and presumably collected for
Experiments.
reasons.
Oh, cool, it's a corpse harvester.
That's what it's become, at least. Yeah, well, there's a bunch of bodies. I'll say you got to search the room to find her.
Who we looking for?
9:50 to get in here, and then 10 o'clock even.
We're looking for you.
Me?
Yeah.
Well, your predecessor.
Ah.
Oh, you were saying that in character.
No, I know we're looking for me. I just in character. Who the fuck
Colin,
we
role
looking?
playing a
I know who I
maniac
am.
real good. Someone who's completely lost the plot.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mahalo.
so you find her 10 minutes later. Good job. Alex,
Yeah.
dole out your inventory if you want. Do you guys want to do anything with the body?
Oh, Lord Jesus, let the soul go up into heaven.
Do you go up into heaven when you're already in space?
Yes, it just is further.
Yes.
Out into
Heaven's
heaven.
further up.
Well, see, here's the thing, Alex. Space is a giant flat plane, so you just go above the plane.
Well, solar systems are a giant flat plane. All of space is more of a sphere. All of the known universe, I should say.
Maybe
more of a
heaven is
sphere.
a fourth dimensional
well,
place.
The
of
Earth
being,
is
I don't know.
flat.
The earth is not flat, don't you fucking dare. Anyway, do you want me to read
the
off what I
surface
have?
of the Earth is relatively flat.
Relative being the operative word. Yeah, I guess Alex, you can have dibs on your stuff.
Yeah.
But if you want to give anyone anything else,
Okay,
Is it in our
so-
contract that we have to bring the body back?
it is not.
Okay.
Company couldn't give two shits.
Strap it to the other side of the stretcher.
Oh, this girl's got 2 stim packs. Those are mine now.
You guys are just watching your new friend loot the corpse of your old friend, by the way.
Mm-hmm,
I'm watching a fellow Marine loot the corpse of a scientist.
All right. Stim packs, oxygen tanks. Ooh, a couple MREs. I'll take the snacks. All right, y'all can take the rest. I'm good.
You know what they say about looting the dead, right?
What?
You're gonna join them soon.
Okay, cool.
Yo, float too. Yo, float too.
You'll float too.
Yes, we are floating. It's 0G.
All right. You did it.
I'm enjoying playing an insane person.
There's also a bioscanner, a dice set, first aid kit, flashlight, a Geiger counter, and a sample collection kit.
Okay. Just take all that and sell it. I mean,
Okay.
if we don't want it.
Yeah.
Because the bioscanner's worth $3,000.
Not even that expensive
Also,
in real life, but like.
have we had to keep track of Mr. Manager every time we blink this time?
Yeah, you know what? New room.
Is it my turn to make the save?
Actually, it is. I rolled a 3. Colin, make a fear save. The manager appears in front of you as you are rifling through Love's stuff.
Oh, that's an 11.
That's probably
Oh.
a success.
Great. Somehow you're getting used to him.
This guy's like, fucking stop.
Just stand still.
Does he just not do anything? He just fucking appears in front of you? That's it? That's
Yeah.
his shtick?
Just literally just.
Antonio just like stares blankly past him. Like,
He just waits till like just the moment when it would make, be the most scary. Like, just as you're like, oh, everything is fine.
It'd be funny if the Vine Boom played every time he appeared in front of you.
Was there anything else in this room or just Love's remains?
Along with the
That's
other
it.
bodies,
Other
but yeah.
than a bunch of corpses with, pens and notebooks and, scientist
Do
shit.
And a pulse rifle?
Do we want to strap
Nope.
Love to the other side of the stretcher, or to the stretcher
That's
rather?
what I said.
Because Mr.
Bring my
Manager's not
body
staying
back.
put.
Like, yeah, you could because he doesn't weigh what a full human weighs, right? So you can put two
Okay,
bodies, quote
hold on.
unquote.
Well,
into this.
Experiment.
I was gonna
We-
say
we-
because Mr. Manager keeps fucking teleporting, we don't even need to put him on the stretcher.
Yeah, you just carry him around. Just push him around.
Yeah, that's true. All
In the
right.
0G.
Well, let's start going back.
All right, back to E2. 30 minutes, 10:30. Where are we
back
going?
to B6.
Oh, are we leaving?
Do we want to check the last room in the bottom left?
I guess let's check the last room.
Or is there another
Oh,
room
look,
all
it's
the way to the regular
17
left?
crab robots.
E5, 10 minutes, 10:40. So, once again, a vault. And this one is empty except for a single object, which you're pretty sure is an anomaly just because what else would they be keeping here? And this is a sort of 1980s style arcade cabinet, a big
Just a whole arcade cabinet.
arcade cabinet that you could plug into
Is
a
it,
wall,
is
right?
it like unlabeled? There's no like.
It is labeled, and it's misspelled. So it's labeled Flamsoward.
Flamsword.
Flamsowrd. No E on flame.
How much
Sword
does
misspelled.
Does it weigh as much as a regular arcade cabinet?
It sure does.
Is it on?
It is on. It is on a insert quarters screen.
Is it playing the demo? What kind of game is it?
It's a side scroller platformer where you swing a sword around at little goblins and such. And yeah, it wants you to insert quarters.
Does anyone have a quarter?
You don't have quarters because no one has quarters because it's
What the fuck's a quarter?
Exactly.
Does pushing the buttons do anything?
Parker, you push a button.
Push a button. I die immediately.
No.
Uh-oh.
Once again, I'm going to narrate two separate things. For the rest of you, Parker disappears.
Oh God.
Oh no. Did I just get
Make sanity saves.
Did I just get Scooby-Doo cyber chased?
I just watched that movie the other day. It held up.
No, but...
Hey, guess what kind of failure I got?
Crit.
The critical kind?
Yes, 88.
Great.
I got a normal failure.
I succeeded.
So, let's resolve all those fear saves first. Brian, what'd you get? Or sanity saves,
Ooh,
rather.
success. Whoa.
Okay. So those of you who failed, take your stress. John, roll your panic check, please.
3.
I assume that is under your stress. You gain 1 stress,
Okay.
and all close crew members gain 2 stress.
God damn it.
So not Gerard, but the other 3 of you.
I dodged a bullet, I guess.
33.
Okay,
Six.
so
Colin, and anyone over 20 stress, you lose. I'll say you lose sanity save.
God damn it.
John, you're a Marine. You panicked.
I did.
That means the other 3 of you, I need you to make fear saves.
Oh, this could be very bad.
Oh no.
Because everyone's a Marine.
Gerard's not here.
Success.
Okay,
15
Alex succeeded.
success.
Colin
Normal
succeeded
success.
somehow. Wow, alright, great. Yeah, so Parker goes up to the machine, pushes a button, disappears, and Sergeant lets out like a whoa. Panics a bit. Panics the rest of you slightly, but you keep it together. That's what you see. Gerard.
Me.
Ew.
Give me just a second.
I'm in
You
the video
are-
game.
Not in the video game.
Ah, that's disappointing.
You are... All of a sudden, you were standing in front of Flamsoward. Now you're standing in front of Flamsoward 2.
The sequel's even
And
better.
you're in a different room. I'm not
Oh, yeah.
going to put it on the map. You have no idea where you are. It's a room with a similar layout, except that it has been replaced, as other rooms have, with actually a lovely garden of flowers across the floor. But again, the arcade
wait.
cabinet floating in the air.
That's nice.
Okay. Is Flam Sword 2 the same kind of game as Flam Sword 1?
It is pretty much exactly the same, yeah.
Is there
Okay.
a door to this room?
There sure is.
Do I go out the door? Can I peek out the door?
Sure. You peek out the door. Let me just double check something. That's that room. Okay. You peek out the door and you see a similar room to E2 or E8, but you're not sure if it's E2 or E8 or another hub. You don't know.
Well, using logical reasoning, we've checked every of the rooms attached to E2. So it has to be one of the rooms attached to E8 or below E8, basically.
Right. You can rule out all of these rooms. You can rule out E10. So it's either one of the other 3 unchecked rooms
we could
attached
also
to
rule
E8.
out
Ooh,
E13.
Alex, did he
But
open a
that's-
blast door, secure door, or a different door?
A normal door. A normal door that required no...
So
Could
it's
be
here.
Bottom left or bottom right of E8 or below E8
It could
somewhere.
be. Or it could be somewhere further in.
And I don't think traveling alone would be good.
It sure wouldn't.
What if... So, let's see. What if I push the button on Flam Sword 2? What happens?
And you're back in the room. Everybody, all of a sudden, maybe a minute later, as you're like, where did we go? What did he do? What do we? He just reappears at the arcade cabinet again.
Where'd you
Whoa.
go?
I went to another room, and it had another arcade cabinet.
A room or dimension?
No, I think it was another room like this, but you said there were like flowers on the floor and ish.
Yeah, like the other rooms, like the forest and whatever, but like it was just like a sort of wildflower garden.
Damn.
So, I think we go back, sell our excess anomalies, pocket the money, upgrade our equipment a little more.
Are we gonna attempt to move Flam Sword?
Here's the thing.
Wait, if we move Flamesword, could we then teleport between there on the other station?
It seems like Flam Sword and Flam Sword 2 are connected.
Well, I'll tell you
somehow.
this. You know from carrying anomalies back and forth that they seem to stop doing anything
The second they're gone.
when
or
they're
the
not
second they're off.
on the base, when they're not here.
Okay.
You know what we should do? We should take Flam Sword 1 to B6 and leave it there so that we can push the button and go to wherever Flam Sword 2 is immediately without wasting time.
That's genius. Do you have a dolly we can put this on to move it?
We have the stretcher.
We're looking love on the stretcher.
You just put the
I would say
arcade
that
cabinet
you
on
can't
top of her.
carry the arcade cabinet on the stretcher and stuff
But-
like that out.
But it's 0G.
Oh, it's 0G until you get to room B4. There's a couple
That's
more
right.
rooms you gotta... And it's not so heavy that it can't be pushed, it's just it will slow you down and it will make noise.
All right.
So we keep it on the stretcher till we get to E1, and then we all heave-ho
And then you
it.
push it through B4 and B5. I will
then
roll
four of us get
several
a
checks for random encounters for all the noise that will make, but
Well,
you can
hold
do
on. We can each grab a corner and walk it.
it. I'll still roll checks, and I'll say that if you know, if I roll a check, it's because you, like, dropped a corner, right?
Okay.
You know, that's how telling there. I won't roll a ton of them, but yeah, I will be rolling more checks than I normally
Do I
would
have
for
anything that's
backtracking.
vaguely wheel-shaped?
Yeah, unless somebody has something that you can slide or float this thing around somehow, it's going to slow you down. You're going to be out of where the horrible evil robot is, but you don't know what else is going on in Sector
Yeah.
Yeah, well, let's GTFO.
Yeah, let's get out of
B.
here.
Okay, you make it to B4. 30, 40, 50 minutes later. Actually, 60 minutes because of the elevator. Yeah, an hour later, floating and pushing your heavy objects along at 11:40, you make it back to room B4. You come off the elevator. As you go up this elevator and gravity increases, you have to be sure to position yourselves such that the arcade cabinet does not hurt any of you, but you manage to do it.
Somehow.
And then you're going to do the same thing. You're going to push it across B4 into the elevator, across B5 through the hallway, and into B6, and it's just going to be there in B6, and you'll be able to
Pick it up
shortcut
later.
to wherever that room is that Gerard found.
All right.
Next time. So I will roll some checks to see if anything troubles you along your way. As you're going through B5, you make a bunch of noise trying to get through, because B5 is an office with cubicles and stuff, so you're trying to maneuver this big heavy arcade cabinet past a bunch of desks. You have to, like, lift it up higher to get over some places, and you knock some chairs over and stuff, and so you make some noise. And at the end of B5, at the hallway to B6, there are 3 Argonauts standing there. I need to roll something to see what their mood and behavior is right now. They are surrounding a 4th Argonaut on the ground, and look like they're sort of picking it apart to salvage things, which does make some sense considering you've shut down the assembly line. And they see you, they stand up, they hear you making a lot of noise, and they look over at you. They wave, actually. They don't start shooting or swinging or anything. They just kind of give a robotic wave, but they are directly in your way of the door, so...
Want to give us a hand?
One of them sort of cocks its head in thought for a second, looks back at you, and says,
We would like to appear more human.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
That's always bad when robots say that.
Well,
They want to wear us for meat
Shut up.
suits.
it's very human to help other humans. And that would certainly help you appear more human to us.
We mean this in a visual manner. Do you have extra clothing?
Not here.
Can tell you where some is.
Oh yeah, if you go back to E6.
Oh, it's actually in B12.
yeah. Lead them to B12.
Got into the car. E6 does actually have a lot of clothes in it because it's where all the dead bodies are. That's
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what I was
that's
saying,
what I was.
guys.
That's what I was saying.
Is the vault's sector accessible?
Yes.
Yes, But there
No, but. Yes, it is.
Hey, they're being friendly. I whisper to Parker, they're being friendly to us. Maybe 2 birds, 1 stone. We sent 15 Argonauts to kill our giant crab robot problem.
There's only 3 here, though.
You know?
Yeah, but maybe they have friends. And rather than them fighting us, we tell them that there's a problem so they can attack it in a prepared manner, and then they can be more like us. You can't see the look on my face, but it's...
Our hearing sensors are very sensitive. We can hear everything you are saying.
Yes, well, we're...
How about
there
that?
are more clothes in E6, but there is also a large hostile crab-shaped robot patrolling the vaults.
Yes, that would be the repair drone. It must be malfunctioning. It should not be hostile.
Repair.
Ooh.
Repair, he says.
It is incredibly hostile. As you can see, it destroyed our friend here, who we have with us strapped to the stretcher.
Indeed.
With the arcade cabinet underneath?
Well, the arcade cabinet's not on the stretcher. You put it down to have this conversation, let's say.
The repair drone will not be difficult for us. We do not give off heat signatures as you do.
Aha! I called that before.
We could pass by it and acquire the clothing. Thank you for the advice.
And they start walking away.
Okay.
Hey,
Have fun.
wait.
Okay.
Can you assist in rebooting this repair robot so it is not hostile anymore?
We were not programmed for such tasks. I do not know how to do that.
Get out of here and see you ever again.
Ooh,
No,
one last question.
Worth it to ask.
Do you know where the station core is?
You are referring to the AI that ran the base.
Yes.
We know that it was kept in the research sector, but it isn't there anymore.
Okay.
Perfect.
Good luck with your clothing.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
And they walk off.
Whew.
Bye.
And then you finish carrying the arcade cabinet into B6, put your oxygen masks on temporarily, plop it down on the floor. It must run on magical batteries because it's still going.
It must run on anomaly juice.
Anomaly juice. And yeah, that's there now.
Wait.
Anomaly
one more
juice.
time.
Wait, time out. Weren't there dead bodies in like a crate in this room?
Yes.
Were they naked? Were there not clothes on them?
For sake of argument, let's say their clothes were like ripped up pretty bad.
Okay.
Hey, real quick, before you get on the shuttle,
Oh god.
Delphi, make another fear save. The mannequin just appeared in front of you.
God damn it.
We
I keep
forgot
rolling
about
you.
him.
It's not on purpose.
We forgot about him.
Fail.
Oh,
Yeah.
no,
All right. Take your stress.
Does that mean that all the rest of us gotta roll?
No. It's only when Marines panic, not when they just have a fear save. Although, Colin, don't you get stressed when people fail saves because of your thing?
Yes.
Yeah. So she failed a fear save, so you take 1 fear damage.
God damn it. Okay.
And then you're good to go. You get back on the ship with your corpse and your mannequin.
And we leave
Um,
Flam Sweared over in B6.
What kind of
You
burial
leave
is it
Flam
in
Sweared,
Guardians of the
Sword.
Galaxy? Can we give Love one of those?
A Ravager
That,
funeral?
yeah.
I don't think you guys have enough fireworks, unfortunately. You just have a flare gun,
Can we throw out a
Which-
couple flare guns with it?
which you're not allowed to fire in Soteria.
Yeah. Not inside, we throw them outside.
I have explosives. We could,
those are also confiscated from you upon entry.
yeah, but would they let us maybe
Anyway.
push her out the airlock with a detonation charge strapped to her back?
Yeah.
I also have explosives.
Why don't we, you fly back. Why don't we talk about what you do with Love's body, and then,
Or do we have to put her back since we recovered her so she can become Soylent?
right? And then
Ew.
let's run down time so that next episode we can just pick up and be going, right?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Alright, so the mannequin stops teleporting.
The mannequin stops teleporting.
Thank
As
Christ.
you're flying back from the base, at one point it just like kind of flickers for a second, and then you're like, oh, that must have been us, getting out of range of whatever allows these things to be magical, quote unquote. And then the rest of the flight uneventful. And you come back onto the ship. You put the mannequin down and explain to Officer Green that it's an anomaly and you're going to sell it in a minute. and then, come in with the stretcher with Love on it, and he's like, why don't you go ahead and take her over to the med bay, and the doctor will, take care of that for you.
Oh, you have an incinerator?
Yeah.
We're gonna put chips in her brain, bring her back to life.
And yeah, you go into the med bay with Love on the stretcher, and Dr. Mata's there. He's like, sorry to see this, folks. No real room for proper services or anything here, but if anyone wants to have a moment with the body or say anything before
No, not the way you just described it. Why did you say it like that?
What?
Ugh.
Come on.
Come on,
Get
man.
your mind out of
That's
the
how people say it.
gutter, sir.
Before we,
Burn it.
have her disposed of, I'll get out of your hair for a minute.
That'll do, pig. That'll do.
Damn.
All right.
Rude.
I'm not a cop.
Oh,
Yeah, she wasn't a cop. She was a scientist.
I know.
thank you for your service. You will be replaced.
In the arms
you
of
have
an
your-
angel.
Your brief moment to say goodbye, and then the doctor's like, "All right, why don't you folks go on out, and I'll."
It's been
Get
3
your
minutes.
ass
It's like,
down.
all right, you've been here long enough.
And then downtime. Selling the mannequin because it doesn't seem to be of particular use otherwise is 10 grand, so that's 2 for each of you.
Woo!
Okay. Are we also selling the canary? Because all it does is make our ears hurt?
Yeah.
You don't know if there's a way to make it do that again in a manner that's helpful or not. You haven't figured it out. If there is, could be, could not be.
It's not like weighing me down or anything. You can hold on to it for a little while longer.
It is quite small and lightweight. It's not a burden.
I was just getting to the, idea that if I get to the if I get to 6,000 credits,
You could fix your armor.
I could fix my fucking armor.
Up to you guys. I don't care.
I'm down with selling the canary.
Also, what's the diamond ring worth?
Ooh, yeah.
Diamond ring. Pull it up. Yeah, it's 2,000.
Okay. We each get 400.
Cool.
And then, if you guys want to do shopping, I'll just say you could just do that on the app in between episodes. It's fine. Other downtime, does anyone want the med pod, or are we all in good shape?
I'm decent.
I'm
right
not
now.
in good shape, but I'm also not mentally sound enough to
Be in the med
be able to
pod.
judge that I'm not. No,
Well.
to be able to judge that I'm not in good shape.
I mean, you still feel your body.
No, I'm leaning into like.
Does anyone else
there's
want to
nothing.
tell him that he should get in the med pod?
No.
He's
Okay.
fine.
He'll live.
Does anyone want to do the stress relief roll?
I don't trust
I'm good.
myself.
I'll be honest.
I'm just not gonna
It's
happen.
never really worked out.
It did for Gerard earlier, actually.
Yeah,
Yeah,
once.
one out of how many times have we all done it?
It's not great odds.
I'm just gonna go take a
not
nap.
worth it.
All right. And then if anyone wants to do the body save, if you're missing health, you can do that too. But I think we're okay.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
have any health missing right now.
I don't.
Let's see. Body save. If you're missing health, I'm probably gonna fail it, but whatever. 52 failure.
If we sell the canary, we would get $2 more $1,000.
All right, fine.
Each, yeah.
We're selling the canary
2
now?
more 1,000. Yeah, I guess so. 2 more 1,000.
2 more 1,000.
I still need $400.
John,
Well, you
would
guys can work that out.
Would you like
amongst yourselves.
$400?
Yes, please.
Can I spend 6,000 credits
On,
pay off 6,000 of my family's debts?
if you want.
Cool.
I give John $400 so he can
All right,
fix his arm or whatever.
John, your armor's fixed.
Yay.
I'm down to
Okay, so
$210.
How to fix my armor was that I threw out the old one and just added a new one. Because I
Well,
didn't
yeah, that's
want to
fine.
think of what the differences
Yeah.
are.
Anyway, you guys can do any other shopping or any stuff that you need to do as we hang out here. Doesn't need to be part of the episode. And then, next time we will go back in. With the aid of that teleportation, you're getting pretty close to the bottom, so maybe finale. And as always, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening.
Yeah.
We'll be back in 2 weeks with more of this. Watch our other stuff, share the videos, all of that. What should we ask them to say in the comments?
Hello.
How do you feel about
Yeah.
jump scares or robots trying to be human?
Have you ever been frightened by a mannequin?
Are you as stressed as Antonio?
Answer any of those questions
know-
down in the comments, just for the engagement. And yeah, we'll see you in 2 weeks. And goodbye.
Bye.